I've just met those beautiful people from Sarah Chronicles.
Very nice.
And very lovely people. Hello.
Hi.
In 7 minutes, Richard Reid with big news for David Beckham fans. But right now it is over to Richard Wilkins with two very special guests.
Indeed. Yeah, thank you, Carl. The movies were box office gold, of course, and now fans of the Terminator films are gearing up for the start of a new television series called The Sarah Connor Chronicles, which picks up the storyline. Take a little look.
Come with me if you want to live.
Yep, doesn't have to think about that twice. Joining us this morning, Thomas Dekker, who takes on the role of John Connor, and Summer Glau, who plays the cutest Terminator yet. In history. Or cyborg yet in history. Lovely to have you with us.
Thanks for having us.
So this kind of picks up where T2 left off. Is that right, Thomas?
Yes. It's a couple of years after the events of T2, and John and Sarah are hiding from the police and thinking everything's over. And then they find out it's not, and far more complicated and worse than they had anticipated. And that's our show. We're trying to put an end to it, put an end to this nightmare.
So the Terminator 3, for fans of the series, just never happened. We forget that happened. Yeah, right, so that's gone. So Arnold, just fill people in on the original storyline, because I'm sure you've seen the stories and done your research. The Skynet, which is this big, mean, artificial computer thing that wants to kill mankind.
It doesn't like us at all.
They're taking over.
Yeah.
Sort of ask the question, what if machines become smarter and stronger than the people who created them, and then they take over? It's this big apocalyptic war.
And my character is the only guy who can save us. So they keep trying to come and kill me before I can do that, and she protects me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course, famously played the Terminator in the first three films. In the three films, the telly series, you're someone who's put on the planet, sent back in time to look after young John here. Great role. Must be exciting.
Great role. It's exhausting. Looking after Thomas.
It's a full-time job, let me tell you.
But it's fun. We're having a great time.
Lots of action.
Yeah. And you know, that's the thing I love most about the role. I came from being a ballet dancer, and I love going to work every day knowing that I'm going to be really physical. And we have a great time running around and shooting guns.
It's a big-looking show. I mean, there's lots of action. This scene we're seeing here with the Terminators after John Connor happens pretty early on in the storyline. You're one of his classmates, and then you spring to the rescue here, of course. His mother, Sarah, hot-looking mum, too, I've got to say. I mean, this show is a big hit in the States. How's that impacted on your lives?
It's been, we knew we were making a good show, but the fact that it's been the #1 show every week is just... I don't think we knew that was coming, so it's nice.
It's been huge. We worked on the show for a long time before it aired. We started in February. We went a whole year making this show, and it was our whole lives, and we were really anticipating how people were going to feel about it. And there's a lot of diehard fans of Terminator. So
a lot of Terminator fans out there, but I would suggest that, you know, people who maybe didn't see the films can pick up the storyline right from word go here.
It's nice that there's enough new stuff there for people who maybe don't know the films, but the people who do know and love the films will also love the show. I think our main goal was to do something that was like a film every week. It's like an hour-long movie. It doesn't feel like television. The level of quality, I think, is very high.
Yeah, you've worked on CSI Summer. I mean, shows like that really have raised the bar, haven't they? You know, the production techniques, the camera work, the whole thing. I mean, this looks like a movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're finally able to do a series like this and, you know, do it in a serious...
non-cheap way.
Yeah, everyone's at the top of their game, and we feel really honored to be part of this team. It's a huge team.
It's a lot of people.
Show together.
Well, good luck. Thanks for coming here to talk to us about it.
No problem.
Summer here in the country, talking about Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which airs tonight at 8:30 here on this very network. You wouldn't read about it, would you? In fact, it is a big night with the debut of Monster House, also at 7:30 on the 9 network. So book a spot on your couch for tonight. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Looking forward to all that. Big stars in the States and real nice people too. Up next, Richard Reid tells us about Miranda Kerr's very public display of affection with an A-list actor. Who is it?